Hello everybody and welcome to this tutorial about making a diagram. It's going to be in triangle shape like this, and you have, let's see here, you have a percentage slider, so you can go from 0 to 1, and you can change the colors if you prefer. So if you want a green when it's up there or red, you can do that. And it's going to be totally made in shader graph. So let's get started. So the first thing, we need to start in an empty scene. So here we are. The first thing we're going to make is a sprite, 2D object sprite, and a square. So it's going to be a diagram triangle like this. And we're going to place it in the center. So this is good. You can have it in your 3D world like this, or you can attach it to your canvas if you want it to be like an UI interface stuff. But we're just gonna keep it like this to have it in the scene. So first off, we're gonna create a shader graph, sprite, unlit shader. And I'm gonna do same as my file name, so I keep it organized and like this. We're going to create a material and assign it. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to make the triangle, and later we're going to add the text, and we're going to make a script to make everything work. So if we jump into this shader, we do first need to kind of make a gradient. So we need to make, if we pick the UV like this, and we do split on this one, we actually have the red channel, right? And if the red channel is the red here, you see red 0, red 1 here. So we actually have a gradient. And if we plug it in here, well, we can actually do like this. So here we can see the value. So if we take the green, that's the y-axis, so we get the gradient from here. But we're going to work with the red one, the first x. So what we want to do with this one, we want the percentage. So if we do percentage as a float, and it's going to be from 0 to 1, a slider. So we actually put it to 0.5 for now. So we have some kind of value. And if we, on this one, do a ceiling, so we can remove this add, and if we just put the red in here. So what happens now, ceiling adds everything. Let's say you have 0.1, it's going to raise the value up to the whole number. So 0.1 is equal to 1, and 0 is equal 0.01 is also 1. Why? It's actually somewhere in the corner in the beginning. Well, actually, there is no 0 in the beginning. It is 0.1 or something like that, up to 1. Or or we at least can't see it. But what we need to do now, if we do a subtract, we start to subtract here. Let's do this one. You see now we can actually raise this like like so, but we actually need to do it the other way around. So if we start with percentage first, so let's say we have 0, and we see 0, and negate with 0 is 0. And then we have 0 up here, negate with 1. So it's -1. And if we do ceiling of this, it's going to never reach above 0. So that's why it's 0 here, black. But if we do add this one, so let's say we have 0.5. So now the value here is 0.5. And we're adding, well, we actually subtract. Here we add, here the value is 0.5. And we subtract more and more and more. And over here, we actually have the breakpoint where it subtracts, so the value gets less than 0. And then we do ceiling on this one. So by this, we have some kind of gradient like this. So if we save this one and we go back to the scene and we try it out, we see we have this one. So this is really good. We have the part of the beginning. So if we go back and continue, now we need to make this triangle shape, right? So if we do tiling and offset like this, and we do a rotate. Actually, first we just do like this. And if we do, let's see, floor. So what we want to do here, we want to work with, oh, sorry, I'm making, okay. So we have tiling and offset, and what we want to do, we want to split it. So we want to work with the green one. We want to work with this, as you see here, the green direction. And what we want to do, we actually want to do a floor. And we don't see any value here. But if we add this rotation thing here, and we do it on the UV like this, if we start to rotate, you see there is stuff going on here, right? And we want to, so you can actually notice that the rotation is in the center here. So we're actually just rotating around the center. But we do want to have the rotation happening down here. And you see now it's rotating from this corner, but we actually want to offset in this tiling here. If we do offset here and now start to rotate, you see we get this value. So if we do degrees and we increase it like a lot, actually we just do, so what could this value represent? 580, I guess. No. All right, so let's do this. This is more easy. Let's do 45. And then we just do 1 minus. So we actually invert it. So here you can see we have the shape. And the only thing we need to do now is if we do multiply these two together, you actually see here we got it. So here we do have this staple that we're looking for. Super nice. And we also, if we save this now and check it out, we have it like this. So this is super nice. But we want to have alpha where it's black, and it's super easy. So the only thing we need to do is change this one to the alpha. And we have the base color here. So what happens? We just have the base color here. But actually, I I do want this. So this part here, I want it to be in the background. So if we do a multiply and do multiply.0.5, and if we take the bar and do a maximum of this with a half value in the alpha, what happens now is that we do have a nice background when we slides up and down here. So that's super nice. And we're gonna control the color. So we're gonna make a color. We're gonna add it here. And now, if we go back, let's see, in the scene, we can change the color here to something else. Yeah, let's do bluish. So here we got it. Color, I want it to be. So here we have it. So what we want to do now, we want to add the text. So we do, let's see, here we have 3D object. We're going to do text mesh pro, and it's super big. So what we want to do, we want to, first off, we can just do 0%. We're going to change this one later. And we're going to make it width, smaller one, text going to be smaller. And we're going to make it be center. And if we move it here, and let's see, we have it. Okay, we can have it bigger, font size. Yeah, let's have it 2.5 could be good. We have it like this. We can do it another color. Yeah, we're gonna have it bold. So now we want to control this. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make how we're gonna solve this. Let me think. So we're gonna make this. Let's see where we will. UI. We need a canvas, and we're gonna add these stuff on the canvas. So we have it here. Oh, okay. So the canvas, we need to change the canvas as well. It's going to be world space. We're going to have it in position here. So yeah, you need to change this one, world space. And we're also going to have this diagram on it here. I'm also going to do diagram triangle. Yeah. So this is good. So now we actually want to make script. So it's going to be bar controller. So just wait for it to load up. Cool. So what we want to do here, we actually want to, we can remove this first. So we want to use using Text Mesh Pro for this, because we actually want to be able to fetch this text, and we're going to change that when we update. So we also need a float, and this float going to be a Oh, it actually needs to be public. And we need to do it like this. No, wait. I'm a little bit tired today. Okay. This should be okay. No. Public float percentage. Yeah, this works. And I also want to do this range. And we're going to go do 0.1. So this is cool. And we also need to be able to fetch the material. So we're going to do a curve mat on this one. And we also going to have color start, color end, and color text. This of course can be color like this. So in the update, we're gonna have we're gonna save this and gonna go back here. And in this diagram triangle, we're gonna just minimize these things, and we're gonna add this bar here. And the color start gonna be black, the color end, we're gonna take this color here, and the color text, we're gonna make it to orange. And the percentage is here, and we're gonna have the text gonna be here. So maybe I made the wrong text. I'm gonna remove it and do it one more time. So this is a canvas. I have a canvas, and I'm gonna UI text mesh pro. Wow, that's huge. So we're gonna do a width and height 1:1, and also we need the font size to be smaller. I did 0.2 here. We're gonna do bold. We're gonna do center and do center. We're gonna add it here. So this is nice. So this should work. And now we're gonna add this to the text. Now it works, cool. And the diagram, the material. Oh yeah, it's this one we made here. So we put it here. And now we have everything set up. So it doesn't work. We're just gonna make this work together. So if we go back here in the update, we need to set the curve material. We do need to set a float. And the float we need to set is the percentage. And the value, it's going to be percentage. So this name here, I got that one from, just let it work. Busy. All right. So, and if we now, let's see, I'm going to show you. Here you see the reference name is here. So that's how I found this one, right? So if we now go in here and do play, and we do this one, you see it works. So this is super nice, but it doesn't work here. And I want to have it to work without press play. I like to iterate like that. So we only need to do here, we do the execute execute in edit mode. And if we let this compile, now it works in the edit view. And it's super nice. Now we doesn't need to play to have it work. So now we need to just add let's see, we can do like this. This is the material. And we also need to set the curmat.setColor. It's going to be _color. And you know where to find this now. And it's going to be color. So we need to make here a private color. We're going to make a color is equal to color.lerp. And we're going to lerp it from the color start, color end, and the percentage going to be the lerp value. And this is going to be color. And now we save this and go back to Unity. We have it working with the two different colors. And the last thing, we're just gonna make the text. So now we got the material set up. Now we do the text here. So then we do text.color is equal to color text. And also we just need to change the text as well. So what we do a float value. And this is going to be the percentage times 100. By doing this, we got instead of 0 to 1, we got from 0 to 100. And we're also going to make this to be an int, like this. And the last thing we want to do is text.text is equal to value. And we're going to do string, like this. That's how you change it from float to string. And we also want to add this percentage thing, right? So if we save this and try this one out. And we also, in the color text, we need to add some alpha. Otherwise it won't see. And here you have it. So this is the first tutorial. And in the next one, I'm going to do a staple and we can reuse the script. So this is really nice. So thank you so much for watching and I really hope you liked it.